everyone, and welcome back to our community. If you're new, I am Jen. I focus on all things health, wellness, self-care while living in New York City. So I tried out Sydney Cummings' latest program for the past month of December to finish out 2020, and it was killer. Let's start with what Sydney Cummings' program even is, and then of course I will show you before photos. So each month Sydney Cummings has a totally new workout program. She uploads a new video live on YouTube every single day at 5 a.m. Eastern time. So each month is a different theme, and the theme of this program was Transcend. It was all about exceeding your limits. Who is Sydney Cummings? She's actually a NASM certified personal trainer, and she's also a fitness nutrition specialist. She's fully qualified and able to speak on nutrition as well. So for this program, it was 30 to 50-minute workouts every single day, except on Sundays, it was always a 20-minute deep stretch, and I believe that's how every single month goes. So her workouts are mainly strength training with some HIIT as well, which is high intensity interval training, which is just a mix of some body weight, strength training, and cardio. It is so dark in here, hold on. So it's entirely free. All you have to do is subscribe to her YouTube channel, but in order to get a schedule where you can see for the entire month what each workout will be every single day and how long it will be, you have to purchase an $8 calendar on her website. You can also purchase access to the Sydney Squad, which is access to a private Facebook group and continued help with recipes and a nutrition plan, so you can really get as much or as little of a plan from her as you would like. So we will get more into all of that and the pros and the cons, but let's just dive right into my before images and videos, and then I will take you through my journey. It was a hell of a journey. Meet you on the other side. Transcend program. It seems like you need a bunch of equipment. Like, you can't just jump into Sydney Cummings without equipment. Seems like there's already a jump rope, weights, a band, so you need to be pretty well equipped or at a gym. I don't have a jump rope, but I'll do a fake one. Maybe she'll give me a modification. We'll see. Let's jump into it. Feel so good for so many reasons. One, I love that she leads a long stretch in the end. She's basically a motivational speaker, like the whole end of it while we're stretching. She is just so empowering and enlightening and like saying the most inspirational things, which if you're not someone who usually stays for the stretch, maybe this will get you to stay. It was super, super hard, but in a great way. Also, I love how in the end, she was like, there's also a plank challenge. I'll link it down below if you want to tack that onto this workout. Obviously, my first thought was like, damn, we're stretching. I was just about to go shower and get on with my day. Now I feel like I need to do that. But then she went on to say, do what feels best for you. If you feel like you want to do the plank challenge, come do it with me. If you feel like you need to go get something to eat, if you need to go to bed, like do whatever feels right for you. And then immediately, like, my guilt that should not even be there fizzled away. So I just really love her mentality, and she's just really great. I don't know what it is, and I'm upset that it's happening on day 9, but I just can't do a 45-minute upper body thing today. Oh, should I push myself? I don't know. I feel like I need to listen to my body and take a break. My body is just so tight and I'm so tired. Do not be hard on yourself if you're doing one of these challenges, if you're doing the Sydney Cummings one with me. It's okay to not have the energy every single day. I'm all for pushing yourself. I'm all for like, you'll never regret a workout because it'll make you just mentally so happy and ready for the day. But sometimes you just need to listen to your body. I've been working nonstop and getting these workouts in every day, and I can't do a 40-minute strength training today. We're officially 2 weeks in. After I did day 12 yesterday, I could barely sit down. I could barely bend. I stopped doing the squats because my lower back was really hurting me. I think something that's not spoken about enough is that the small stretch that you do at the end of each session is not enough, and that is not on Sydney at all, but I definitely should be doing more of those deep stretches throughout the week. Look at that. Pretty cool. You can't really tell, but I feel like my butt definitely looks a lot more plumped than it did, which is so cool to see. I feel really good. I feel like my body needed the rest yesterday. If you're doing a challenge, it's okay if you don't meet every single day. It doesn't mean you're not accomplished. It doesn't mean you're not doing the challenge to the fullest. It's okay. Giving myself that same advice, I'm gonna do a Melissa Wood Health Flow. It's a Monday. We're in week 3. I just feel like I need that today, and tomorrow we will go right back in with the intense strength training that is Sydney Cummings. Oh my God, guys, it's getting so hard. I'm still loving it, don't get me wrong, but they're getting harder. Before we get into the results, we have to talk pros and cons of the workout. We must. Pro number 1 is that it is totally reliable. It drops at 5 a.m. Eastern every single day. If you're on Eastern timing or living in the United States, this is likely a perfect time for you. It's always up at 5 a.m. She never messes up. Another pro is that she just brings so much energy and she's fully doing the workout alongside you. So by the end of it, she's sweating just as much as you, if not more, because she's also having to coach you while she's doing the workout herself. And you can tell she'll say, you know, it took me a lot to get here today, but we're gonna do it and I'm gonna give 100% of myself. And if you are struggling, if you are panting, I am doing the same alongside with you, and it's more helpful than you think. The music is actually really, really great. I don't feel like I have to put on my own music in the background. It's really great pump up music. It's not house music. It's very like poppy, upbeat, similar to Chloe Ting if you've taken her workouts. Every single month is a new workout program. So it's not just following a YouTuber and going on YouTube and aimlessly finding a new workout video to do. It's fully a program. You have that structure every month. Even if you decide you want to start a program halfway through, you can go back to day 1 and do it on your own time, but you have the structure of a program completely for free. Another pro is that there's really a great community on there. She's always giving out prompts to comment down below. There are plenty of people that are doing the workout program with you. Like I said, it's a fully structured program for the month, so you can find people in the comment section and talk about, you know, what weights are you using now? Are you guys finding it easier now? There's a whole community down there, and I think it's really helpful if you need that extra layer of accountability or just community to feel like you're doing it alongside people. I know people are really, really lonely right now, especially if you live alone, so I do love that a community is fostered through these programs. Each week gets harder. She's very intentional about that. She always says, you know, next week's gonna be harder, but you can do it. So you can really see yourself getting stronger from week 1 to week 4. When it's designed in that way, you can really see your own progress and get stronger. My final pro is that I absolutely love her words of inspiration at the end. While you're stretching with her at the end, she starts just spewing out something that really makes you think, something really motivating, inspiring, whether it's about change, diet, doing things for yourself and nobody else. There's always a different topic. You could tell she plans it ahead of time. It's my absolute favorite part of Sydney Cummings workouts, which is funny because it's not even the workout. Sorry, one more pro. Her stretches are amazing. She really dives into the body body. She makes you hold for like a full minute. Every Sunday, her stretches, and just even the beginning and the end of the workout, they're really intentional. She gives an explanation for why you want to stretch this part of the body. When you're doing strength training, that quick stretch at the end of the workout is not going to cut it. Her deep stretches, even if you are too scared to dive into her workouts, go into her 20-minute deep stretches on her page in a playlist because they are amazing. All right, for the cons. To pay $8 for just a schedule, a calendar of what workouts are coming up, I can see why someone would see that as a con. You can tell she puts so much work into these programs. The production quality is incredible. She's in a full-on studio. It's not just her in her living room, which would be fine, but it's a full-on studio. It's a whole production. You can tell, you know, there's money that she puts into it. She's reliable. They're every day at 5 a.m. Eastern. So for me, paying the $8 for the schedule, it's a choice. You don't have to do it. I wanted it to be able to just plan my days. So it can be a con if you know you can't really afford to spend $8 on just a PDF. I understand that completely, and it does suck. However, I was happy to do it because her program was so reliable that I wanted to support her, and I really wanted that calendar for my own organization. And just I'm very much someone who plans out their days, so I want to know what I'm doing in the morning rather than just pulling up the surprise video of the day. But if you like that element of surprise, and if that gets you on the yoga mat, maybe it's actually better for you to not purchase that calendar and to just show up on your mat. Then you see it's a 40-minute leg day, but you're already there, so you do it. So it could totally be a pro, but this is something that is just not the best thing in the world. Another con is that if you're a complete beginner to strength training, like you truly have never even done a lunge before, just be super careful. She's really good about walking you through the form, but it's definitely not for complete beginners, I'll tell you that much. She might have a program on there, play around with her playlist. They're super organized. I'm sure she has a beginner's playlist, so maybe do that first or watch a YouTube video on form for beginners for strength training. I think that would be really helpful. Little things that she might not be able to correct you on because Sydney does not see you. She does the best she can, but at the end of the day, you really can hurt yourself with these weights. Also be sure if she says, you know, I'm gonna use 20-pound weights for this one, always do like half the amount that she's doing. So just be super mindful of that. I just wanted to mention that it's definitely not super beginner friendly. Be careful. It's pretty advanced, so just be careful and definitely listen to her modifications. And I think this could honestly go more towards the conclusions part of this video, but I got bored at a certain point. I personally like to switch things up. I don't want to do 45 minutes of strength training every single day. Something feels like it's not totally amazing for your body. I mean, after the first 2 weeks, I've never been tighter in my entire life. And I was just following the stretches that she gave us before, after, and the Sunday stretches. But I think that deep 20-minute Sunday stretch I could have used like 3 times a week. So that's more of a just know before you go tip for you. But yeah, I just like changing things up. So I did get bored, to be honest. So that leads me into the conclusion, which I wanted to just read you a quote that I found on Healthline really quick. Working out daily can lead to injuries, fatigue, and burnout. All of these things can cause you to abandon your fitness program altogether. Start slowly and gradually increase the duration and intensity of any new exercise routine. Be aware of your body. So please make sure to take a rest day if you need it. As you saw in my journey, there were some days that I needed rest, my body needed rest. Hopping into strength training intensely 5 days a week, it's a lot on your body, and Sydney Cummings is really good at motivating you and pushing you to keep going. This month was about exceeding your limits. I think she stands for all the right things. I don't want anyone to ever feel guilt if you need to take a day. Strength training intensely for 30 to 50 minutes a week, a day, is a lot on your body. It can lead to burnout, fatigue, and I did feel like I got that for sure. I think one less day of the week would have been perfect for me because then you get excited to dive back into it. But overall, for people who are already into strength training and want to follow a program for free, this is perfect for you. For me, this is something that, like I said, I'm into, you know, some Pilates, some boxing. Like, I like to switch it up, but at the end of the day, I felt so strong. I will say, I do wish that she had more abs in there. I understand that every single thing we did involves your core. When you're squatting, you are flexing your core. Like, your core is involved in absolutely everything, but there were only like once a week, I believe, like her cardio and abs days where we were really targeting your abs. I feel strong in my core. I feel strong in my arms, which I hadn't felt in a long time because I was not using weights on my arms. I was just doing like Pilates workouts. definitely see a difference in my butt. I feel really tight and lifted, which is hard for someone with a tiny butt like me. I feel really just like confident about my butt right now, I have to say. And my legs, like I feel just super strong right now. So I think mixing in some Sydney Cummings with Melissa Wood Health Pilates or some bar is just perfect. Sydney Cummings is something that I could definitely see myself doing like twice a week because her energy, her motivation really pushes you to do something like a 45-minute leg workout, which is really hard, at least for me, to motivate myself to do. So love her so much. Her story is incredible. All right, now let's take a look at my results. Below if you have tried out Sydney Cummings. I would love to hear your thoughts. I answer every single comment. I love chatting with you guys. Please give this video a thumbs up if it was helpful. It helps out the algorithm, which means it helps people find our amazing community. And don't forget to subscribe so that you never miss a video. And if you click that notification bell, you really won't miss one. Comment down below what you think my next workout challenge should be. I'm always ready to take on another challenge and review for you guys. I'm always asking you guys on Instagram as well, so you can follow me at Jen_Lauren with 2 N's. Love you guys. Please wear a mask and stay safe. Mwah.